Almost everyone in the world knows the legendary Albert Einstein. If it is not for his famous equation E=mc², and his profound influence on modern-day science and philosophy, then it would be for his authentic looks. Some people even argue that Albert Einstein was the most intelligent person ever to be alive. But besides the most famous aspects of his life, there are numerous shocking stories about Einstein that you're about to learn in this video. Get ready to embark on an electrifying adventure through history as we unravel the enigmatic life of this genius. But hold on tight, because Einstein's story doesn't end with his earthly existence. Oh no, we've got a twist so mind-blowing you won't believe your eyes or your brains. Welcome to Intriguing Icons. Let's dive into the thrilling roller coaster of Albert Einstein's life. Let's start off with an odd story you would never believe if it weren't for us to tell you. After completing his studies at the Polytechnic Institute in Zurich, Switzerland, Albert Einstein longed for a job in academia. However, his journey to securing such a position at a university was far from smooth or swift. Can you imagine the world's biggest genius facing a major difficulty in finding a teaching position? Despite his brilliance and groundbreaking ideas, it took a total of 9 long years before he finally landed a job. Einstein initially struggled to find a teaching post due to his rebellious nature and unconventional approach to learning. His nonconformist attitude often clashed with the conservative academic establishments of the time, making it challenging for him to secure a foothold in the academic world. During these 9 years, Einstein faced financial hardships and worked a series of unusual jobs to make ends meet. He was a tutor, a private teacher, and even took on work at the Swiss Patent Office. This period of struggle and uncertainty would have discouraged many, but not Einstein. Despite the setbacks, he continued to pursue his passion for physics, engaging in deep scientific thought and carrying out experiments in his spare time. It was during this period of apparent professional stagnation that Einstein developed and published some of his most revolutionary theories. In 1905, famously referred to as his miracle year, he published 4 groundbreaking papers that altered the course of modern physics forever. These papers addressed topics such as the photoelectric effect, Brownian motion, special relativity, and mass-energy equivalence, or E=mc². Ironically, it was these very papers that finally garnered attention and recognition from the scientific community. They caught the eye of prominent physicists and opened the doors for Einstein to establish himself as a renowned scientist. The recognition he received from these papers eventually led to him securing a position as a professor at the University of Zurich in 1909. Einstein's journey is a roller coaster of brilliance. Don't forget to smash the like button. But hold on tight, you might get electrified on the way. Let's move on and uncover the unusual choices Einstein made in the tumultuous chaos of the First World War. As Einstein's rebellious nature and unconventional characteristics didn't allow him to get a job in academia at first, it was precisely these traits that got him out of the hardships of the ruthless escapades of the war. He found himself embroiled in a personal and ethical challenge. Living in Germany at the time, he held strong anti-war beliefs. However, his opposition to war would lead to a unique and controversial decision, that of becoming a draft dodger. In 1914, when war engulfed Europe, he was a professor at the University of Berlin and a rising star in the scientific community. Confronted with the mandatory military service imposed by the German government, he sought an alternative path that would allow him to maintain his anti-war stance and continue his intellectual pursuits. Let's reveal the clever move he made to get out of this. He found a creative solution by accepting a non-teaching position at the University of Berlin's Mathematics and Physics Department. This strategic move granted him an exemption from military service, as those employed in essential academic roles were deemed crucial to the nation's interest. This decision, however, attracted criticism and accusations of cowardice from those who believed in the righteousness of the war effort. Einstein's detractors questioned his commitment to his country and accused him of evading his responsibilities as a citizen. Despite the backlash, he remained resolute in his conviction that war was an irrational and destructive path for humanity. Einstein's refusal to participate in war did not diminish his contributions to humanity. Instead, he redirected his intellectual energy toward advancing scientific knowledge and promoting a more harmonious world. His subsequent groundbreaking discoveries, including the theory of relativity, laid the foundation for modern physics and revolutionized our understanding of the universe. Let's move on to the extremely odd and gruesome tale about this genius that will leave you shocked. One of the most peculiar and macabre chapters in the legacy of Einstein's life is the infamous tale of his stolen brain. After his death in April 1955, Dr. Thomas Harvey, the pathologist who performed perform the autopsy made a decision that would ignite a decades-long controversy and captivate the world's attention. What happened back then will leave you absolutely speechless. Dr. Harvey, fascinated by Einstein's extraordinary intellect, secretly removed the physicist's brain during the autopsy, despite having no legal authority or permission to do so. The brain was preserved and stored in a jar of formaldehyde without the knowledge or consent of Einstein's family. For years, Harvey kept this peculiar memento hidden, hoping to unlock the secrets of Einstein's genius. He embarked on an unorthodox journey, dissecting and sectioning the brain into hundreds of samples, embarking on various studies to detect any unique anatomical features that might explain his remarkable cognitive abilities. However, the fate of Einstein's brain took a bizarre turn when the doctor's unauthorized possession and actions came to light. Harvey lost his medical license due to his actions, but the brain itself endured a tumultuous journey. The way was paved for anyone to pick up Harvey's work now his brain was already dismantled. It was passed between researchers, neurologists, and even journalists who sought to unravel the enigma of Einstein's extraordinary mind. In the early 1990s, a portion of the brain was finally returned to his family and laid to rest alongside his remains. However, the story did not end there. Researchers continued to study the brain, hoping to find clues to Einstein's intelligence. Some claimed to discover subtle differences in certain regions of the brain associated with mathematics and spatial reasoning, while others dismissed these findings as speculative and inconclusive. The controversy surrounding the stolen brain raises profound ethical questions. Einstein himself valued privacy and had expressed his desire to be cremated, wanting to avoid the spectacle and veneration that often accompanies the remains of notable figures. Unfortunately, what happened to Einstein's brain was precisely the outcome he had hoped to avoid. The unauthorized removal and preservation of his brain violated his wishes and subjected his family to unwarranted scrutiny. Now, let's end this video with a mystery that remains unsolved. Did Einstein, the genius himself, actually invent time travel? The concept of time travel has long captivated the human imagination, and it seems even Albert Einstein, the brilliant physicist, couldn't resist its allure. In 1940, during the midst of World War II, he submitted a patent application for a time machine, marking a peculiar chapter in his life that sparks curiosity and fascination. His patent application outlined a device he believed could manipulate the fabric of time, allowing for the possibility of traversing the past or future. His invention, which he referred to as a chronosynclastic infungibulum, aimed to bend space and time using advanced mathematical calculations and theoretical principles. The patent detailed the mechanics of the machine, describing complex mechanisms involving wormholes, gravitational fields, and the curvature of space-time. Einstein's vision was to create a contraption that would enable a person to enter a designated time and location, transcending the constraints of linear time. However, his attempt to patent his time machine encountered a significant hurdle. The Patent Office, tasked with assessing the feasibility and practicality of inventions, found the concept of time travel far-fetched and lacking scientific evidence. Consequently, Einstein's patent application was ultimately rejected, leaving his ambitious invention confined to the realm of theory and imagination. Despite the rejection, Einstein's fascination with time travel continued to influence his scientific work. His theories of relativity, especially the theory of general relativity, laid the groundwork for understanding the intricate relationship between space, time, and gravity. While his theories didn't directly enable time travel, they expanded our understanding of the fundamental nature of the universe. While the patent for his time machine was unsuccessful, the concept of time travel remains a captivating subject for scientists, writers, and dreamers alike. Einstein's brief foray into this domain adds a touch of whimsy and intrigue to his already remarkable legacy, reminding us that even the greatest minds are not immune to the allure of fantastical ideas. The notion of a time machine conceived by Einstein stands as a testament to the power of human imagination and the endless possibilities that lie within the unexplored realms of science. It serves as a constant reminder to keep pushing the boundaries of knowledge and to never shy away from exploring the extraordinary, even if it resides in the realm of speculation and fiction. Thanks for watching. Now that you've learned more, click here to watch another video about the next intriguing icon.